What's up, YouTube? Scott Lett here, owner of Pro Exterior Cleaning. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm going to be in the office today all day. Um, it is negative 3 or 4 degrees, going down to like -8 tonight. So today is going to be a day of working in the office. I've got plenty to do. There's always something to do. I've talked about that with you guys a lot. So today I'm going to focus on prospecting, tracking down, opportunities, companies who I think I can clean for. Prospecting is doing your research. Like for instance, today I'm going to be getting online, and I'm going to be typing in commercial buildings for sale, in the Tulsa metropolitan area, and the ones that are for sale, I'm going to click on the link and look into who is managing or trying to sell that piece of property, and I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to send them my generic email I've been sending to everyone, and just let them know who I am and how I can help them. And here's the proof that I've cleaned some large properties. And I'm going to focus on that one property that they have for sale. To really, let them know that, hey, getting your property clean will definitely help you clean or sell that property a lot faster. And because that's definitely the case in the residential world. Curb appeal is huge. So, and they may not have that particular, building they want to get clean at that moment in time, but they may have other properties that are like, all right, well, yeah, it's stucco or it's vinyl or whatever. We need to get that cleaned, or yeah, the sidewalks are really dirty. Let's go ahead and let this guy go and clean it. Because look, guys, these property management companies or these companies that sell these commercial properties, they don't have time to track down, someone to come out there, and clean. They don't have time to track down 3 companies to compare bids. If you can kind of do the legwork for them and reach out to them, initiate the conversation, and say, hey, I'm willing to go out there and get my eyes on the site. I noticed this property's for sale. I would love to clean it so it'll, I can help you sell it essentially. And this worked back in Birmingham. So I'm going to see if the same concept has worked here. I've been focusing on apartments like crazy here in school systems. So now I'm kind of going to shift my attention a little bit. And that's what I'm going to do. My goal is 50 emails today to management companies. And then one thing I'm going to do too is I'm going to look up construction companies and see if, I can get in touch with them to clean their heavy equipment. That's something that I see a lot of guys doing. I've cleaned some fleet before, some box trucks for a produce company back in Birmingham. But I'm going to try to get into that here. I have the equipment for it. I have the hot water. I have all the degreasers. So that's my fault for not even really thinking about that yet. But prospecting, guys, is just searching for all the opportunity you can find in your area, and then doing something about it, like send an email, make a phone call. Me personally, with everything going on, with the snow and the pandemic, no one's going to be in their office. I don't feel like going out to work, so I feel like an email is most appropriate right now. I feel like it's going to be most effective. And I'm going to send the exact email I've been sending, the one that's included in my cheat sheet. I'm going to be sending that. It's a very generic, it helps them engage. There's pictures, there's links, and I'm literally going to make it to the point where they can't say no to me, is my goal. So that's what I'm doing today, guys. I can't do a whole lot outside. I am going to install this bad boy today. I built that. I already had the hose reel. I ordered some 1/2 inch Flexzilla. That's 250 feet. It all fit on there. And then I ordered that aluminum box. And then I'm gonna put my pump in there, and then my battery, and then plumb it up. So I worked on that a little bit yesterday, and it's gonna save me some room on my truck. Because I've had my battery behind the tank or behind the hose reel, and then my pump, so it's kind of all just scattered, throughout the truck. So I'm kind of, put it all together and put it in that box, and then it can kind of stay out of the weather too. And I can leave my J-Rod in the box, and my soap nozzles and everything can be right there for my soft washing kit. So pretty fired up about that. It's gonna look good. It looks really good. Give y'all one more look. So that's the aluminum box and the hose reel. I mounted on top of that, and then I'm gonna mount the aluminum box inside of my or on my truck, and then plumb my 7 gallon per minute Everflow pump up, and it'll look good. So I'm pretty fired up about that. Got some coffee made, so About to get to it, guys. I'm about to do some prospecting, see what I can find, see what property management companies I can find. I've been asking to join a lot of local small business groups on Facebook in the Tulsa area, like the Buy Sell Trade, just all the groups I can think of to advertise my business. That's what you call organic growth. The more people see you, the more likely they have, or you have of them contacting you. I think that's what happened with the church yesterday. I've been posting in all these Facebook groups, and they don't care. Um, and I think people are seeing me, and I'm getting these opportunities. So, um, let's see. Oh, I fired my marketing firm that was handling my SEO and my website. They were the guy who I've been working with. He lied to me straight up. Found out, and I just nipped it in the bud. So I don't put up with that at all. I told the guy, look, I'm in the customer service industry, and the worst thing you can do is lie to someone. And he lied to me about a few things, and I found out. And I would rather, I just can't work with that. I told him, I manage a book of business, and that's one thing. I don't know how to do everything, and I'm not the best at everything, but there's one thing that I'm always going to be, and that's honest. And in holding your integrity and taking care of your customers and their needs before your own will take you a long way. And I'm a really really easy guy to work with. Just be honest. So that's a very valuable lesson, guys. Is always be honest. Be upfront with your customers, and own up to your mistakes. I caught him in a couple lies, and I called him out because I don't play. Um, I don't play when it comes to that stuff. I'll call you out, and that's just how I am, because I'm spending a lot of money for your software and your services, and I'm a small business owner, and um, we all need to work together. We don't need to be taken advantage of right now, because it's already hard enough, and then you got people trying to rob your pockets and lie to you about things. So just be careful, guys, when you sign up for these marketing firms and all this stuff for people to manage your marketing, because there's always ulterior motives. They're gonna figure out every way possible to make money off of you, and I snipped it out pretty quick, and I just nipped it in the bud. So that's why I like doing everything myself. I would rather build my business organically, go out and find the work myself, than I knew better. I shouldn't have done it to begin with. I never had a peace about it, but it was one of those things where you see all this success from other people, but do what you know how to do, and try it if you want to, but don't let other people manage your stuff, because they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. So just learn how to build business yourself. That's what I'm doing. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get back to prospecting, sending some emails, and I have a nice job Friday, $600 residential job, and then I'm mounting a TV. I should be hearing back from the church, hopefully here today or tomorrow. And so yeah, I'll keep you in the loop, guys. So go prospect, go find that work, send some emails, make some phone calls, and it'll pay off. All right, guys. Scott Lett, Pro Exterior Cleaning.